So it's Mother's Day, and I'd like to take this opportunity to celebrate the person who's been there for me my entire life without fail. Now, I do apologize to all of you for the amount of sappy this is about to be, especially me. I'm not the most sappy person on the planet, but there's not really much getting around it. Thank you, you who brushed my hair and braided it when it was obnoxiously long for me, because I couldn't do it myself as a kid, despite my unwillingness to actually take care of my hair for myself for the longest of times. I remember you used to spend solid hours of your time and many oodles of detangler to fight through this hot mess. Thank you, you who painted my tiny nails for me when I was too young to do it right myself, despite my annoying tendency to mess up the polish as soon as you had finished. Yes, I know, kids can be a nuisance, but what you gonna do? And thank you, you who bought me my first liquid liner from the dollar store when I asked you to, because I wanted to paint really weird shapes on my hands. Not use them for my eyelids, as they were intended to be used. Thank you, you who bought me paints and paper and pencils and brushes and encouraged me to paint on the walls and draw pictures and read all of my stories because you recognized within me that there was this creative fire. Don't know why. It's not like I do anything with my creativeness nowadays that I'm in college. Thank you, you who helped me learn to read in the 3rd grade, painstakingly, I might add, because I was so very behind everybody else. At a mere 18 words a freaking minute. Oh boy. Through the vision therapy, the hours of stumbling and stuttering, past 5-page chapters in the car, it truly paid off, because a year later I had managed to finish the entire Harry Potter series, and now 11 years later, here I am, in university. Who would have thunk it? Thank you, you who enrolled me first in violin, and then piano, and then voice, and then for letting me use your guitar for about 3 months straight, no ceasement, to teach myself how to play it. That must have gotten really annoying really fast. Thank you. Thank you, you who, when I was all music'd out in high school, enrolled me in martial arts so I could learn how to fight. I'd always wanted to. Comes in handy when I want to beat up my brother. Just kidding. Thank you, you who taught me how to change a tire, change an oil filter, and the oil, change an air filter, refill the wiper fluid, jump in the car, because you wanted me and my brother to be fully capable without you when you weren't there. Dad, thank you for everything that you have ever done for me. And happy Mother's Day to you. You may not have given birth to me, you may not have carried me for 9 months, you may not have breastfed me, but you've been lifting me up for the past 20 years on your own without fail, despite every single odd being against you. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot more impressive than a simple walking incubation period and then maybe 10 or so hours of pushing. I don't know, I wasn't there. Yes, I was. I know this is a running joke between the two of us, me saying Happy Mother's Day to you on the 2nd Sunday of May every year, but I want you to know that even in jest, it is absolutely the truth. Through 2 marriages, 2 divorces, job losses, moves, 12-year-long on and off custody battles, my difficult phase in middle school, and the first couple years of high school, my brother's difficult phase currently, sorry brah, you never gave up. And you still haven't. You never left, and you never wavered as far as I saw. You trudged on, determined to give me and my brother the best life you could possibly give, however you possibly could give it. No matter what life threw at you. You know how that we have like a legendary stubbornness streak that runs in our family? Well, I guess it's good for something. It would seem. Without it, I wouldn't be here at uni on your half scholarship, double majoring, and my brother wouldn't be graduating high school this year and heading off to uni as well. Probably, I don't know. I can't see alternate timelines. I wish, that'd be cool. But if you weren't on top of my academics as you were, keeping track of my grades, missing assignments as often as I keep up with my YouTube analytics, I can assure you I would not be where I am today, not even close. Oh boy, if you hadn't made an abundance of effort to teach me to read, then I'd certainly not be at uni. Or at least this uni, I'd probably be at community college. I don't even, maybe, like I'd get there eventually, but I don't think I'd be there right now. You see? I don't even think I would have graduated high school, to be honest, knowing Mom. If you hadn't spent ages of your own free time in the kitchen teaching me and my brother how to read and do arithmetic, we wouldn't be as well off as we are today. The hours of competitive flashcard games and hours of slaving at that kitchen table in that house. Oh, they felt like eons, but they were worth it. I bet they felt like longer to you though, Dad. More than that, more than any of that, the years you spent in courtrooms in front of judges and the amount of money that you spent on legal assistant to make goddamn sure that you got sole custody of your 2 children. Dad, I've looked at the statistics on fatherless children, and thanks to you, my brother and I are not among those kids who are high school dropouts, alcoholics, who've been to juvie or prison, who've committed suicide, or who abuse drugs. So, Dad, I want to thank you for being my dad. And I want to thank you for being my mom, too, even though you shouldn't have had to. You weren't always the best at it, but you were there, and you went above and beyond the call of duty. Every single day. My brother and I, we recognized that, and we wanted to express how thankful we are to have you as our parent on this Mother's Day. Apollo, my brother, we're using his YouTube name, he did the background music for this video. Brian's song, which I know is a song we asked you as kids to play incessantly, all of the time, even when you couldn't remember how to play it. Brings back memories though. I asked Apollo to learn it just for you, which is what he's been so secretive about the past couple of weeks, and I, the wordsmith that I am, wrote out some heartfelt, sappy words. This isn't nearly everything that could be expressed to you, but I know you don't have all day, you're a busy guy, so I kept it short and I kept it sweet. I hope. There's one last thing that I want to address, and you're probably wondering it. Why would she post it on her YouTube instead of just telling it to me in person? Dad, I happen to have a lot of viewers who are divorced single fathers themselves, who are struggling in their pathway to where you are now. They don't get a lot of appreciation, probably at all. And you know very well how the odds are kind of stacked against single fathers in many respects. We have Happy Father's Day Mom initiatives, but no Happy Mother's Day Dad initiatives, that I know of at least. I want to show these single fathers that although things might be bleak and their situations might not be ideal, but let's be honest, whose situation really is ideal? Maybe there's no simple solution, but there ever really is. This is not the rest of their lives. Despite all that frustration that these guys might be feeling, and while it may seem like they're hitting roadblock after roadblock and seeing nothing but dirt, with only blood, sweat, and tears for their troubles, there can be a silver lining. Hope for a decent resolution, an achievement at the end of their lives, for them to look back on one day and say to themselves, it was a bitch to get here, but we made it anyway. Because let's be honest, it was not a whole bundle of roses and candy canes and gumdrops and a walk in a park. It was horrible at times, and it felt bad at others. But there were good moments too. Everything that's ever happened in my life has built me into the woman that I am today. And I hope that's someone that you can be proud of, Dad. To all of the guys out there who are single dads this Mother's Day, you gotta remember, nothing lasts forever, especially if you're stubborn enough not to let it last forever. So thank you, Dad. And on behalf of all of the kids out there who won't think to say it this Mother's Day, thank you to all you other dads. And happy Mother's Day to you all.